What's up, everybody, and thank you for listening to Mastering the Mindset. My name is Dariusdotch, and I'm an actor, hip-hop artist, and fitness and life coach. And I'm here to personally help you train and improve your mindset so that you can, 1, become the best version of yourself mentally, and 2, gain focus and motivation to be able to take action and achieve the success in life that you want and deserve. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to my channel, and at the end of this episode, if you liked it, please share it with a friend or a loved one or someone who would benefit from hearing this message. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm ready to go on this journey with you, and that journey begins now. All right, and welcome back to another episode. So today we're going to talk about how you need to fight for what you want and not for what you don't want. And let me tell you a quick story to give you some context behind this. So I was talking to somebody who was thinking about joining my workout program and was asking them some questions about their goals and the gym they're going to be going to and what their eating habits are, how much they worked out in the past. And while I'm talking to them, for almost everything they would answer or talk about, they would give a reason why moving forward is going to be hard. Why in the past, they used to struggle going to the gym because they got to get up early or go after work. How they always struggle to eat healthy, how they always struggle with staying consistent, why they would rather work out at home and not the gym, but they don't have any equipment at home. And as they were talking, I kept it real. I was like, well, for what you're saying, I don't think you're going to hit your goal. And they was kind of thrown off that I said that because I'm supposed to be the dude that says, oh, no, you got this, you can do it. And I'm like, yeah, from everything you're saying, every time you give me some kind of strategy, some kind of plan, you give me a real good reason why it won't work, instead of having the mindset that you're going to overcome whatever obstacle that may be. And what they were doing was finding all the obstacles instead of looking for the opportunities. Think about that. Do you ever do that when you're planning a goal? Do you do this? A financial goal, weight loss goal, family goal, career goal, whatever that something may be. Do you immediately start thinking of all the reasons why it's going to be hard? About all the reasons why it might not work, about all the reasons why it won't happen? Are you finding the obstacles when you should be looking for the opportunities? You ever been driving and you're driving straight, and let's say you look at something on your right and it's on the side of the road and you keep looking at it as you drive by. You ever notice that you drift closer towards whatever that thing is you're looking at, and you look forward like, oh shit, I'm drifting to my right a little bit? That ever happened to you? Why is that? Because you're not looking at where you want to go. You're looking at the distraction, the thing that won't get you to your destination. And I've talked about this before, but when you're taught how to drive a race car, they teach you to never look at the crash as you pass by. Instead, look past the crash. Because if you look towards the crash, you're going to drift closer and either hit whatever it is in front of you or make it really hard to miss it. Look through it to where you want to go. And if we look at this in terms of our lives, are you looking at the obstacles that are coming up that could possibly be coming up? Or are you looking at the opportunity? Now, will the obstacle still be there? Hell yeah, it's going to be there. We already know that. And since we know it's there waiting for us, what can we do to plan ahead? How can we prepare ourselves and expect it to come so when it does, we're already looking past it? So one thing we should be doing, and this is really helps me, is instead of talking about the obstacle and how it can make things hard or not work, look at all the obstacles and then come up with a plan on how you can get past it. To think about your goal, think about all the ways you could possibly get in your own way, all the ways it can be difficult, but instead of focusing on that, figure out how to work around it, how to overcome it. And what will this do? It will make you more prepared. You already have an idea of what it is you want to do to get you out of it, out of that obstacle. So, like I said, we have to make a correction in our brains when it comes to this. Instead of telling yourself all the ways it can go wrong, all the ways why it might not work, all the things that can make it hard, tell yourself why you will make it happen, why you're going to achieve it, what it is about you that you won't let it fail. Don't tell yourself all the ways you won't win the race if you ain't even take a damn step yet. You ain't ran out a single step and you're telling yourself why you won't win. or make it to the finish line. And a lot of times, the reason we do this is because deep down, we don't want to disappoint ourselves. We don't want to feel the disappointment of failing. And this way, it softens the blow if it don't work out. We knew it might turn out like this. This happens all the time with people. We put all these obstacles in front of us so that we don't get let down. What's up, what's up, what's up? I want to take a quick moment to say thank you so much for listening to this episode, and to also let you know that this podcast is 100% donation driven, which means it's completely funded by you, the listener. So if you like the content I have to offer, I would love it if you can make a donation and you get to pick the amount. I left links in the description of the video as well as my homepage. You can choose which way benefits you the best to donate. And if you need more options, please feel free to email me at dariusdotch@gmail.com. That's dariusdotch@gmail.com. Again, thank you so much for being here, and let's get back to it. And we say things like, oh, I don't think our age makes us a good fit for each other, or they don't have the best relationship with their mama. This could show itself in our relationship. Or they always seem to be spending their money on stupid stuff. I don't like that about people. Or they don't do this, or they don't say that. And then when the relationship goes south, we can say, well, at least I didn't get my hopes up about them, about him or her. I already had a feeling it was going to be like this. And they see the obstacles. They let these obstacles hold them back from the opportunity of a potentially great relationship. Instead of seeing how they can work things out or work towards a better understanding, they let these obstacles take that possibility away from a great mindset, from a great career, from a great bank account, a great opportunity. Now, before I keep going, let me just say real quick that I know I was talking about relationships for a quick second, but hey, if you got red flags, then trust your red flags. Please don't be out here ignoring your red flags and blaming me, talking about what Darius said I should look for the opportunity. And now his whole family got me blocked on Facebook because he's a liar and they think our breakup was my fault. So again, tell yourself why you're going to make it work, why you're going to accomplish your goals. Remind yourself of all the opportunities. Tell yourself what an amazing opportunity it is for you to be going after this goal you have. Tell yourself how you're going to feel when you hit this goal, about how it's going to feel like when you hit this obstacle and you knew it was coming up and you pushed through it and figured out how to overcome it. Tell yourself how it's going to feel when you show up for yourself and you follow through and you end up building confidence because you did what you said you were going to do. And do it. And do it like you're selling it to yourself, like you're trying to convince yourself into going in a battle. Like you're giving a speech in front of your troops and you want to get them ready. Tell these things to yourself like that. Like, hell yeah, I'm going to accomplish this. This will work out for me. This is why it can happen. That is all the work I put in, all the work I'm going to put in. And that's why I'll come out on top. And the thing is, it is a battle. And you know this, a battle with your brain, a battle with your circumstances, a battle with your past. Hell, a battle with the folks around you. So get yourself ready for this. And it's when you talk to yourself like this, when you prepare yourself for this mental battle, physical battle too, because you'll be putting in the work, doing the work, you'll notice a shift in your body language, a shift in the way you talk about your goals, a shift in your demeanor, the way you navigate the day. You'll start to change the way you think about that thing, and it'll change the way you behave, just like in sports. When the coach gets his team ready to play, the way he talks to them, his conviction, his passion, his enthusiasm, his intensity, it gets his players ready and gets them hyped up, and it changes them. You see it in their bodies. They get hyped up. They jump up and down. They get swagger. They get this fierceness. Do that for you, for yourself. That's the difference. We always have that option and that opportunity to focus on what we want to focus on, the obstacle or the opportunity, and to get passionate about it, about all the ways it's going to succeed and what it's going to do for you. Don't that get you excited to know what it's going to feel like when you accomplish that thing? So when you set out to do something, don't fight for your obstacles, because we do that way more than we fight for our reasons. For our reasons why. We fight for all the reasons why it's not going to work out more than fighting for the mentality of, I'm going to succeed no matter what. I'm going to get to where I want to go. We fight for the opposite. And we do this because of our comfort zones. Going after that thing you really want to go after means that your life is going to have to change. Change. You're going to have to do things differently. You're going to have to make yourself uncomfortable because your brain tricks you and it justifies all the excuses and reasons why you should stay in the exact same place you're in right now. It wants to justify you living the same life you've been living instead of you stepping out of your comfort zone into your full potential. Don't fight for your insecurities. Don't fight for your doubts about yourself or your fears or your limiting beliefs. What do you need to do to believe in yourself more than your fears? What do you need to do to believe in yourself more than your insecurities, more than your doubt, more than your feeling like you're not enough, more than you thinking that this is going to hold you back or that is going to stop you? What do you need to do to believe in yourself more than what your past has been? Our brains will naturally go to the negative. We have to be intentional about finding the positive. Your brain is automatically going to go to all the reasons why not. We got to start being intentional about this and become self-aware when it happens and check ourselves and say, okay, there it is again. I'm selling myself why it's not possible. I need to be selling myself why it is possible, why it's going to work instead of why it's not going to work. So go to battle for yourself. Be diligent, be intentional, and be passionate. Give yourself that speech. Hype yourself up. Get yourself ready. Have that mentality that this is going to work and really convince yourself. So let's go. You got this. So that's what I got for you today. If you like this episode, please share it with somebody that can benefit from this, somebody who is a friend or a family member, somebody who has goals and is trying to improve their lives. So thank you again, and let's get it in.